Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of The Kim Jacobs Show. Be sure to subscribe to The Kim Jacobs Show right on YouTube. Turn on your notification bell to all so you never miss a beat. And guess what? Every time you watch, you're going to receive a real relevant and relatable guest that's going to share with you a piece of the puzzle on this journey called life that will help you be able to manage just a little bit smoother. At the end of the day, the Kim Jacobs Show goal is to be able to provide balance to the world, one household at a time.
Kim Jacobs Show. You're watching Kim Jacobs Show.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this episode of the Kim Jacobs Show. Yes, I have with me today Misty Daniels. How are you, Misty?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing good, doing good. I want to make sure that I invite you all to invite your friends, your family, your coworkers to today's discussion. We're going to be talking about a woman that has officially started from ground zero, and now she has made it to tremendous salon success. So there are people that may be interested in salon ownership that's watching, but then you also may just be interested in learning how to be a wonderful entrepreneur and how to pursue some basic goals and dreams that you have that you want to become a reality. And so Misty Daniels is here to tell us today how to do that. So I'm excited to have you here with us. Thank you for joining us.
Of course, I'm excited to be here, Kim.
Thank you. And I can see, you're one of those salon people that actually your hair is slayed to the slave, right? It's slayed.
Well, that's funny that you say that, because usually I work out like Monday through Thursday. So my hair is in a bun Monday through Thursday. I don't usually do my hair until Thursday. So
that is so funny.
Morning, I couldn't work out. I'm gonna work out this afternoon because I had to, keep my hair done for the show. So
that's so funny. So it was intentional today for it to be slayed like that.
Yes, ma'am.
That's so funny. Well, you did a magnificent job. If you can do some transformation like that. I was going to tell you backstage that my hair is natural, and so I am trying my best to figure out some different styles, and I used to use the little spongy brush when it was really short, but now that it's growing out, I was like, the sponge brush makes me look like somebody from like the 5 Heartbeats or something from an old movie from back. I was like, what am I doing? I can't figure it out,
No, it looks very nice. The thing about natural hair, you just have to really play with it and figure out, what styles work best for you. So that's one of the things I love about natural hair. Like, you have so many things that you can do with it.
Right. Well, I definitely want us to be able to enjoy today's episode, but obviously I told Misty I'm human, everybody, just so you know. Mm-hmm. And I cannot just kick off this show today without taking a moment to acknowledge that a young lady that no matter what happened, no matter who showed up, no matter who didn't show up, this woman showed up faithfully for Gabe's Heart Foundation in honor of my son that passed away. When he passed away 6 years ago, I started a foundation called Gabe's Heart Foundation, and immediately, like Cassandra and her husband, Pastor Selwyn Davis, and my sister Ruth Jacobs, and some family members of my aunts, my Aunt Irma, Aunt Sadie, and Deacon Joe, all of these family members and people started rallying together to just help us and to be able to help us keep the foundation going, and the 5K walks and all of those things in honor of him, and to keep his heart beating through random acts of kindness. But there was one person that no matter how she had to have it happen, whether she had to catch the bus, no matter what, she showed up all the time. Mm-hmm. And I just want to acknowledge her because this past weekend, Chantelle Patterson is her name, and I'll put her picture up in case you all, I'm sure everybody that's ever seen anything to do with Gabe's Heart Foundation knows Chantelle Patterson. You've seen her at every single event. There's not one event that she hasn't been at. Okay. So Chantelle Patterson, she was tragically killed this weekend in a car accident. Mm-hmm. And So I just want to make sure that you all please keep her family, her entire family, her daughter, her son, her grandchildren, her sibling, her son, her sibling, everybody. Just keep and her long-term boyfriend, fiance, Ivan. Keep all of the family in your prayers because she transitioned home this weekend, and I just want to make sure that everybody knows that Chantelle Patterson will be missed here on this earth, and her heart of always wanting to help everybody. I don't care what we had to do to figure out where people were. Many pictures I never even posted on social media because we were like, okay, this is just stuff we doing to help people. So I never posted. Like I have hundreds of pictures that we never posted on social media, but we just did it. And she was there to do it. And so I just want to make sure that everybody knows that to keep Chantelle Patterson and her entire family that's still here on this earth in prayer as she's transitioned home to be with the Lord. Yeah, that's and that's it. I don't want to get to. Boy.
Yes, I understand.
But anyway,
keep you guys in my prayers.
Thank you. And I know that's today's topic is not about that, but I got to take a moment to pay respects to Chantelle's family and everything that we find out about the homegoing celebration of life. There's going to be a GoFundMe that's set up, and that'll be probably later today. As I get information, I'm definitely going to share it with you all. I know that she was a long-term member that went to the church for many years, from way back when we first had church in West Boulevard. So she's been a faithful member of the church, and then also faithful member with Gabe's Heart Foundation and with the Mother Dreamer movement. And the night that she passed away at 1:00 in the morning, she was out working her job and doing, trying to do the dream. And we were communicating back and forth at 1:00 in the morning, the night that she right a few hours later, she passed away. I was like, this is crazy. Wow. So we don't know, everybody. We don't have a clue when our time on this earth is going to come to an end. But while it is day in our lives, let us all work and do every gift and every talent that God has given us. So Misty, as you are here, you are a great example of a young lady that's not letting your gifts and your talents lie dormant, right? Mm-hmm. You like, I'm getting ready to slay this world. I'm getting ready to do everything that, that God has created me to do. So Misty is a wife, a mother, a salon and spa owner, and a mentor. And I am super excited to have her here today to share her journey. And so, Misty, I want you to know that you're welcome here on the Kim Jacobs Show.
Thank you.
So glad to have you. So glad
to be here. And I feel very welcome. So I'm very happy to be here.
So what we're going to do is we're going to take a brief commercial break just so I can get myself a little bit composed here. And then we're going to come right back and we're going to hear from Misty Daniels and hear her backstory. Take us back wherever were you doing hair back in the day in the neighborhood? Tell us some stuff about Misty Daniels right after this commercial break, everybody. Okay. I can't wait to hear because, sometimes you may have all these skills and stuff and you were working it back in the day and then it became a reality. I can't wait.
Yes.
So we'll be right back with Misty Daniels.
I'm attorney Kenneth D. Snow, and at the Snow Legal Group, justice is our job.
For more than 20 years, Attorney Snow has been fighting for justice and winning cases in the Carolinas by providing aggressive representation in criminal defense, domestic violence, family law, serious injury, and wrongful death. If you've been injured or lost a loved one in an accident, including tractor trailer or rideshare, you need the Snow Legal Group by your side, fighting for justice and fighting for you. Visit snowlegal.com. Call 704-358-0026 for a free virtual consultation. Located at 6827 Fairview Road, Suite D in South Park.
All right, everybody, we are back with Misty Daniels. And so today's episode is sponsored in part by Snow Legal Group. Their phone number is 704-358-0026, and their email is info@snowlegal.com. So Misty, take us back.
So I am originally from Columbus, Ohio.
Okay.
I have been here in Georgia for about 20 years, 21 years. My dad was in the military. So we moved from Ohio to California. I lived there for a little bit, and then I moved down here to Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah. So I moved around a little bit, but it was fun. I don't like to say bonus. I don't like to say stepmom, but my bonus mom,
Okay.
she owned a salon when I was younger in Ohio. And so that's where I kind of like grew up. I grew up in the salon. I grew up watching her do hair. Of course, she did my hair all the time. So that's where I got my interest for hair, is from her. So like I would practice on like my baby dolls and stuff like that. Once I got into middle school, I was practicing on myself and on my friends. But I never really, at that time, I never really thought that it was something that I was going to do, as a career. I went to high school, graduated high school, got accepted into Payne College in Augusta. I went down there to take my placement exams, do my tour and everything. I was excited about going to college. I wanted to be a nurse. And maybe about 3 weeks before it was time for me to go, I went to my mom and my stepdad, and I was just like, I don't think I want to go. Right. And my bonus dad was like, what? Like, what do you mean you don't want to go? I took you. He reminds me of this story all the time.
Right.
He brings it up all the time. He's like, I took you down there to Augusta in the hot sun. I was down there, riding around doing, they have like parent orientation and stuff. Right. So he was like, and then you come to us and tell us, I don't think I'm going. And so, but I really appreciate my parents for allowing me to make that decision. Right. I'm a myself. And sometimes as a parent, you have these ideas of these visions of how you want the life that you want for your children. But when you realize that what you want may not necessarily be what God wants for them, then, I feel like that gives you a little bit more freedom. And I appreciate them for allowing me to make that decision and respecting that decision. So I went to cosmetology school, that's fall. My plan was to go to cosmetology school, finish cosmetology school so I could make some money doing hair while I went to college. My plan was still to go to college, to be a nurse. Like that was my thing. My grandmother's a nurse. I wanted to be a nurse. Well, while in cosmetology school, I got pregnant with my oldest son. And so, they just put a spin on some things. Wow. And it all worked out. At the time, I really didn't see it, how it was going to work out, but it all really worked out for my greatest and highest good. But I got pregnant with my oldest son. And so I had to work. I had to, I had a child to take care of. So I started out as an assistant, moved up to a stylist, and I kind of grew from there.
That's amazing. Oh my goodness. Okay. So you had a lot of things that you said that can be unpacked in that story. Yes. You had parents and bonus parents that believed in you and supported you, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And they wanted you to be able to pursue whatever your dreams and goals were. And so how important is it from your perspective now, being a mother yourself, is it to support your children's dreams? And what advice can you give parents that might be like torn about, well, what if I don't really want them to have that particular dream? Like you say, what is it? What if I don't want them to go that route, but that's the route they want to go? What do you say about that?
It's funny that you brought that up, because me and my husband just had this conversation the other day. And what I will say is that I understand as a parent, like I have a 15-year-old son. He's in 10th grade, so we're trying to figure out where he's trying to go after high school. And I have an 8-year-old son. And so I say, all as a parent, like I say, we have these visions, like, you know, like I see you going to college, I see you doing this and doing that and becoming this and becoming that. But again, that may not be what God put them on this earth to do. Right. And that's okay. You have to trust and know that you instill the right values in them. And they are going to be okay. You know, you just have to learn how to support whatever it is that they're doing, whatever talents, whatever gifts they have. You know, my husband, he was a basketball player in high school and things like that. So of course, when it comes to
you being modest, this is her husband and they are like real extra, right? So she's like, oh, my husband, he was just like this basketball player. No, he look how he all over his boo. He like, hey, they do the most on their pages. Trust me, don't let them fool you, okay? They love them. Look at that. They love them, okay? So we found some of these pictures. You know we had to find. We had to find some. And Shambria, who referred you, you know,
yes,
with the Kim Jacobs show team. So she was like, "Okay, let me hook y'all up a little something." So okay, and this right here is your third grader, right?
That is my third grader. That's my 8-year-old. That's the one. He keeps us on our toes.
And what's his name?
That's Tyler. His name is Tyler.
Hi, Tyler. And he just started school this past week, right?
He's been in school 2 weeks now.
2 weeks. Okay, I saw it on Facebook.
Actually homeschool. We started homeschooling him after the pandemic happened.
Okay, well, I have a homeschool child as well, so we could share some ideas,
yes.
like field trip ideas and stuff. I'm a part of some of the parent groups, and so please let's connect offline. Yes. I need all the help I can get. Okay, tell us about this young man.
And that is Deshaun. That's the one that took me on this path that I'm on today. So that's my 15-year-old.
Excellent. Hey, Deshaun, and look, he's so handsome. You can tell he's so handsome and like ready to tackle this world. That's a good thing.
Cool. He think he is too cool.
Oh, you can't tell, especially when they got their is that plaits or twists. What is going on?
Look at those twists that all the little boys like to wear.
I know. My son Jeremiah was like, "Mom, you know, I'm gonna need you to plait my hair." I said, "Look, boy, you're gonna have to get a professional because I'm the one that always braid and plait his hair for him." And I was like, "You gonna need to get some kind of, or maybe I need to get him down there to you." Because I'm like, "Look here, I'm not the salon mom." So, did you do his hair?
No, one of my stylists do the boys' hair. I don't do that. That's not my lane.
Right. It ain't my lane either, but it's not my lane. I shouldn't say ain't. I done went to whole. It ain't my lane. It's not my lane, but I know how to do it.
Yeah.
So interesting. So you and your husband had the discussion, and what were you all saying?
Yeah, I mean, because you know he played basketball, so of course he wants to put that off on my 8-year-old. Like, I want you to play basketball, I want you to do this, I want you to do that. But at the end of the day, if that's not really what the child wants to do, if that doesn't interest them, you have to respect that, and you have to figure out, well, what do you like? You know, like and feed into that. You know, and it's the same with my oldest son. You know, I just think as parents, we try to put off what we want or maybe what we didn't accomplish, you know, when we were younger and things like that. We try to put those things off on our kids, and it's not fair to them. You know, they're here to walk their own journey, you know, and I just think as parents, we have to respect that, you know.
I love that. I love that advice. As parents, we have to respect our children and their journey and guide them and teach them the way, but also allow for their individuality. I talk about that some in my book, Extreme Balance Makeover, how to have almost like a customized, individualized family plan and focusing on what the strength or the area of weakness that needs to be focused on for that particular child, and provide the resources and the attention, because each person is very different. Like every one of our children, they're extremely different personalities. Some are very outgoing, super confident. Others are like, it's really no problem at all for me to be by myself. Yeah. If I don't ever talk to you or anybody in the world, I'm good. It's not that I don't like people. I just don't have to have people around me. So it's like, you gotta like, okay, so we're going to learn how to get you pushed out of your comfort zone to just speak to somebody today.
Exactly.
Hello.
Hi.
And then not in a condescending way, but in a way of what is the area that you need to further develop and cultivate and become a better version of yourself in. And my children, because of some things physically, they're helping me. They're like, Mom, put that down right there, and don't bake that tonight. When we that hot chocolate chip cookie, they want you to like. Well, I said, well, I'm hungry. Well, right now I'm kind of hungry. It's like 11 o'clock. I have a taste for something. And do you know my son said to me last night, eat some protein, some chicken. I was like, what kind of snack I'm talking about? He was
I'm trying to help you out.
serious. He's like, look, Mom, just eat some protein, scramble an egg. I was like, that just really, I almost wanted to just go to bed, like, forget it. But then I did do it. My one son, Frankie, he actually cooked some stuff up, and guess what? It was very satisfying. And I was like, you know what you're talking about, Ivan. Good job. But he's lost 100 pounds, so he does know what he's talking about.
Oh, wow. That is awesome.
So he does this stuff. He puts protein powder and oatmeal and all. Anyway, that's a whole different episode. Okay, so let's go back to this right here. How important is it to have your Boaz help you along your journey?
Well, honestly, I could not, I really, really could not do what I do without my husband, honestly. Being in a beauty industry, being in a beauty industry is very, like, our schedules are very hectic. We work on the weekends, we work late nights. And so I have to have a support system, and my biggest support system is my husband. Now, when it comes to running a business, running a salon, that's like my right-hand man. He's like my silent partner in all of this. Like, nobody knows about him. He's not in front of he's not the one taking all the pictures and, doing the interviews and all that different type of stuff. But anytime that I have something going on, I always consult with him. Anytime I have a question, I'm always asking, what do you think about this? How should I go about this? So
you're the master posers.
Yes.
You are like the master posers. I gotta practice. I just need to go to the school of posing for Misty Daniels, because how do you know how to do all of those poses?
We just have fun. I mean, we've been married 11 years and we've been together 13. So, we know each other. We have a lot of fun, but I really honestly couldn't do what I do without him.
That's awesome. So now, when did you decide that it's time to take this childhood passion and really turn it into a business? When we come back from this commercial break, I'd love to hear that version of your story as well. Okay. And it's fun interviewing you. You're like the perfect person for me for today, because I was like, oh gosh, I'm gonna have to cancel the show. So I didn't know what to do here. I was like, but you can't cancel the show. You gotta do what you gotta do. But you're like the perfect person for me to kick off today's episode with, because you're smiling and you're so uplifting and edifying. I feel better with you in my presence.
Good. Thank you.
You can tell you're a mommy and a nurturer, because you nurtured me too today, actually. Thank you. You don't know how much that means. Even though I know you're here for a whole different interview purpose, you're actually being a blessing to me. So, okay, right after this commercial break, everyone, we're going to be coming back and hearing what transitioned from her childhood passion to Misty Daniels' real life dream becoming a reality, right after this commercial break.
It's not just another day, it's a brand new day, full of all the fun, love, and laughter you and your family create. Silver Shield Security understands feeling at home means feeling safe and happy. No credit checks, no contracts. We offer payment arrangements, and we'll even give you a free door camera. Find out how we can brighten your day even more at silvershield-security.com. Silver Shield Security.
All right, everyone. And we are back with Misty Daniels. And let me give you the contact information again for Silver Shield Security. It's 704-440-4688. And it's silvershield-security.com. When you reach out to the sponsors, let them know that the Kim Jacobs Show did send you their way. And They are more than happy to work with you and great customer service on all of the sponsors' behalves. Okay. So Misty, tell us specifically how you transitioned from your childhood passion to making it a reality.
So when I when I was in cosmetology school, got pregnant with my son, started working as an assistant. At that time, I really still did not consider hair like as my career. But as an assistant, I worked in a very big salon, and I worked around some amazing stylists, and they really taught me the industry. It was like 17 to 20 of them, and I learned something from each one of them.
Okay.
And being in that type of atmosphere really it pulled something out of me that I didn't even know was inside of me, right? And I think that that's very important, especially like in a leadership role, right?
Yes.
That you feed into those that are coming up in whatever industry you're in, right? That you're giving back to those that are coming up in whatever industry that you're in. So that's really when I realized, okay, like this is what I want to do. Like this is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to make a career out of this. So I started taking it a little bit more serious. I worked my way up to becoming a stylist in that salon. And I became a stylist like that summer.
Okay.
That salon closed that December. So like
what closed?
The salon that I was working at.
Oh, okay.
So I became a full-time stylist now mind you, I'm new. So I'm a new stylist. The salon is like, we're closing. We're going to they had 2 locations. So the idea was that they were going to bring both locations together.
Right.
One location, everybody couldn't go, of course, because it was 2 locations. Well, right. I was one of those stylists that I didn't make the cut. I was new, I didn't make the cut. So I was in tears because, again, like I'm a mom. I have a house.
Not me. Like somebody else might be okay with this, but not me.
Yeah, like what am I going to do? So I was lucky enough to be able to. Not luckily, I was blessed. To be able to, my clients followed me from that particular salon. I eventually got my own salon suite. I'm not sure if you guys know what a salon suite is, but it's like your own little small business. And
it's in a building like where other businesses or something?
Yeah, so it's in a building, and there's, depending on the size, there could be 50 rooms, there could be 10 rooms,
right.
Own room, and you treat it as your business. You have your business license, you have it's set up like your own business.
Right.
And I was very grateful in that season. And I had my own salon suite for at least like 8 years. And so I worked the business, my clientele is very steady. I had consistent clients that were coming every week, every other week, but I knew that it was something deeper. Like I knew that it was something more that I was supposed to be doing,
right.
And whatever that was, I wasn't going to achieve it being in this box, right? Just being in this box, just servicing just my clients, and that's it. So I did something that most stylists don't do.
Okay.
And
Wait. Don't tell everybody yet, because see, you just merging the whole story together, right? So if y'all want to know what Misty Daniels did, that was something unique as unto herself. It wasn't something that every business owner does, every salon owner does. Put a 1 in the comments. We got to get some audience participation going here, Misty. You like get ready to give all the goods, and they didn't even participate at that level. Let's see what the studio audience is saying. Yes, tell us, say, put a 1 in the comments. Let us know that you want to hear what happened that she did. It might be that one tip that changes your whole life. So go ahead and put a 1 in the comments and let us know if that's something you want to learn. And we'll give everybody a few seconds to do that. Let me go to some of the studio audience comments and see what's coming in so far. And then I will definitely give you a chance, only if they put a 1. Congratulations, Angeline. Natural hair is it. Yeah, that's what everybody's saying to you. Until you go that route, you be like, wait, what? Okay. Right. Good morning, Kim and Misty. Pastor Angeline said condolences to the family and everyone connected to Chantelle. Yes, thank you for your condolences. You're in our prayers as well. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry for your loss and her family. Yes, pray for her family, please, everyone, as they definitely need the prayers. Andrea, we have to trust that we gave them the skills that they need to succeed in life. Talking about the children. She has children as well. She actually recently just had her son, her teenage son, who just recently got a job for the first time. Well, she gave him the bill to the dinner that they were at, and he almost she filmed it and everything. He almost passed out. He was like, wait, what?
Right.
He couldn't understand that. He was like, wait, what? But he did take it. He took it like a trooper, but then he threw his sister under the bus. He was like, what about her? What about her? She ain't paying nothing over here. He didn't want to go down by himself. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I see some ones. Do I see some ones in the comment? Let's see. Yes. All right. So I see that you do want to know what was that unique thing that Misty Daniels did that was unto herself, not something that anybody else was doing in the industry at that time. Tell us. Go ahead and tell us.
So I was working in a salon suite at the time. And like I said, I knew that something, it was more in me that I needed to do, to accomplish. So I decided to go back into a salon setting. And in that salon setting, that was the best thing that I could have done for my career. Most of the time when people in the beauty industry, when you go and you get your own salon suite and things like that, most people don't go back into a salon because they love the fact of being, in a space by themselves. But what they don't realize is that you're only going to grow so much in that space, right? You need people around you that can help you get to that next level. So that's what I decided to do. And it was the best decision that I could ever make. So in 2016, I went back into a salon setting, and I enjoyed my experience. I learned so much. I learned so much business-wise. The owner was so open with things that, on the business level, you don't always get that. Somebody that's she saw in me something and she was willing to share those things with me. So I was prepared, to go out and get my own salon. So
I love everything you're saying. I love everything you're saying, because she saw something in you and she believed in you. And so she poured into you and helped you become a better version of yourself.
Absolutely.
And so that's something I'm an avid believer in, that theory alone, that you see something in somebody and they may not have all the skill sets that you possess, but pour those skills into that person to the best of your ability, as much as you humanly possibly can. How important do you think that is when it comes to business ownership and business entrepreneurship, to be able to identify and pour into other people?
I think it's very important. When you're in a leadership role, you have a responsibility, right? And that responsibility is to share and give what God has given you to others, right? Yep. Now, I'm not saying, you have to give everything away for free. All I'm saying is that you don't have these gifts. You didn't go through these experiences just to hold them inside. You went through all of this to share with other people. And when you see things in people that they may not see in themselves, it's your responsibility to help them and share with them and push them to that next level. Now, I will say this, I'm a big believer in sharing with discernment, because everybody is not worthy. Some people may take what you say and the advice that you give, and they may not do anything with it. Right. So I can say, when you're in a leadership role, just make sure that you are passing on the blessings they have in the talent, things like that have been given to you.
I love it. And I just love all of the advice that you're giving today. Listen, we're learning so much from Misty Daniels today about not only just salon success as the owner. She's the owner of Salon Mylen and Spa. It's the spa and salon experience in Estelle, Georgia. And I'm super excited about that. But she's also sharing some tips on how to just be an overall successful and caring entrepreneur, in my opinion. So I really appreciate it. Let's give them your contact information. I need to spell this out because we have some podcast listeners too. So it's
Okay.
Misty Daniels, and it's www.salonmlynn.com. So salonmylyn.com. And on Facebook is Salon M''Lynn. And on Instagram is I am Misty D, which is MISTIED. And at Salon Mylynn, SALONMLYNN. So those are all of the different handlers that you can stay connected, whether you're watching on LinkedIn Live, Facebook, or because we have a lot of different platforms that the Kim Jacobs Show is airing on. But if you're listening on podcasts, that's how you can stay connected with Misty Daniels as well.
Yes.
All right. So coming up right now, you're ready to celebrate a milestone with Mylynn Spa and Salon. So when we come back after this commercial break, please tell us about that. Because you got so many different hats that you're wearing, which is a beautiful, beautiful thing.
Thank you.
Yes, God has blessed you. I'm so excited for your journey. All right, so everybody, listen, we're going to take another commercial break. And as soon as we return back after this commercial break, we're going to hear more about Misty and a major milestone that's happening in her life. Listen, if you have not heard of Hunter Everidge Law Firm, I want you to take a moment to hear of them now. And especially if you're dealing with Social Security disability or SSI or workers' comp or any of that. But if you have a situation where there's a wrongful death of a loved one that was of no fault of their own, please learn about Hunter Everidge Law Firm now.
When someone has lost a loved one, they want to know what exactly happened. They want to know, is the other person going to be held responsible? And they want closure. At Hunter & Everidge, we help clients that have lost a loved one move on, and to do that with dignity and respect that they deserve.
Okay. Yeah. That's make sure you reach out to Hunter Everidge Law Firm if you're dealing with any kind of wrongful death suit, and let them know that the Kim Jacobs Show sent you their way. Or even if you've been denied for Social Security disability or anything already, still reach out to them because they may be able to help get it reversed or something. So 704-377-9157 is their phone number. And it's hunter-everidge.com. And you can let them know that the Kim Jacobs Show sent you their way. Okay. So tell us, Misty, about your major milestone that's happening.
So next Saturday, September 4th, we will be celebrating, Salon Mylynn will be celebrating its 3-year anniversary. I'm so excited about it.
Let's see.
That was last year. That was our 2-year anniversary.
That was their 2-year anniversary picture right there.
Yes.
So they can ready to celebrate 3. Imagine if they posing like that for 2, they can ready to turn it up for 3 on September 4th.
Yes, ma'am.
Go down at Mylynn Salon and Spa. Okay,
Yes.
It's going to go down, and let's see what's some of these. Look at this. This is gorgeous.
So that is our new location. So
Oh, I didn't know this. I didn't know that. I just had a picture. See, it's good when you have some people working on your team and they can give you the lowdown, right? So Shambria, thank you so much. Shambria is a part of the Kim Jacobs Show team, and I appreciate you getting all this information to me. Go ahead.
Yes, thank you, Bria. But that is our new location. We just moved, we just expanded our salon. I started off as just a salon, a hair salon. But then when that was yes.
I didn't even know I had these pictures.
We just expanded in February, and I opened up a salon and a spa. So now we are a salon and spa salon.
I'm so excited about that. Look at that.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. I'm so excited for you. So
Thank you.
excited.
Thank
And
you.
then tell us about your team.
So currently we have it's five of us. I'm 5 hairstylists, and then I have an esthetician as well on the spa side. We offer a range of services: silk press, relaxer, short hair, cuts, color, natural styles. We offer a variety of services on the salon side, and then on the spa side, we have facials. We offer facials, massage services, reflexology. We will be adding lash extensions to our services. And we also have a yoni steam room. So we are coming along great, and I'm excited about it.
I won't even ask about certain things anymore pertaining to the spa services, because one time I had a person on and she had this really beautiful salon, and it was all of these pictures that I went and did some research and I pulled them over, but it was only one that I didn't click on to learn more about. But I was like, that's the picture. I'm gonna ask her, what is that right there? And it was 2 ladies sitting on this thing with like a lap scarf looking thing on them, right? When she told me what that was on the show, I was like, oh my gosh. I could have talked about the facials, the stone. I could have talked about anything.
else.
I talked about that and didn't even know I was going to be opening up Pandora's box.
Right.
So when it comes to spa stuff, I'll just let you talk about whatever you want to talk about.
I'll keep it simple. Those are the services. But if you would like more information, you can go to our website.
Yes, and let me give you that website again, indeed, especially since I've heard one of them words over there that I know what you're talking about.
Right.
So it's salonmylyn.com, salonmylyn.com. And again, if you follow them on social media, on Facebook or Instagram, you're going to also see quite a few beautiful images and things and services that are available at AM Misty or at Salon My So you're in for a treat as you learn more about this wonderful business owner here. All right. So now I wanted to see, I see a few more pictures too that I wanted to pull up.
Okay.
That's you and
that's 3 of my stylists, my hairstylists.
Okay. Is that the new location?
No, well, we were out to eat that day. We had a staff meeting and we were just out to eat, and we decided to take a group picture.
And you know what? Interesting, because that's another point. How important is it for team members to talk to us from that perspective too? Let me see what other pictures. Oh, this is y'all doing what? Y'all doing some more here?
That was our grand opening. So that was our grand opening party, our celebration.
Excellent.
So that's
Okay, so how important is it for teams to have team camaraderie or team fun and team building?
Yeah. Well, that's very important to me. I love to have a good time. So that's first. So I always try to incorporate a good time with business, right? So we usually have monthly meetings once a month. We come together, talk about our goals as a salon. I also have individual meetings with my stylist and my esthetician just to talk about personal goals, quotas, and things like that we have to meet. But during our monthly meetings, I always try to incorporate some type of fun. So that picture that you just showed, we were out to eat. We were able to get some food, some drinks, and then talk about business. But I always try to make sure that we're all on the same page. You know, when you have a business and you have so many different employees and personalities, and people have different goals, different wants, different dreams, and things like that, everybody has to be on one accord, right? And so I always come together once a month so we can talk about those things, what's coming up. You know, we're big in the community, so we always plan community events, like what are we doing to give back, things of that nature. So yeah, it is very important to come together so that you can all be on one accord. And I want to say this, I think in the beauty industry, you know, like we don't take it as serious like corporate companies, right?
Right.
A lot of the times we don't run our businesses like corporate America, which is fine, but I think that some of the things that they have in place you should bring into your business.
Absolutely. I love it. I love it. I love everything, that the energy that you bring to the show. I love the
time.
because I was wondering, I was thinking, okay, not everybody that's going to watch today's episode is going to be interested in salon ownership type of thing. But then I was like, well, what spin are we going to kind of give this for it to be relatable for everyone that's watching? And I just think that what you've shared today has made it a very relatable situation, that the teamwork is king. Like being able to have teamwork with your employees or your team members is just wonderful. You talking about your husband and how supportive he is on your journey and being kind of behind the scenes of helping your vision really manifest, and your children and the tips that you shared about how to get your children to allow their dreams to come true, even if it's not necessarily the dream that you had for them. These are some great balanced tips for everyone that's watching the Kim Jacobs Show today. And having that dream of, yes, you started off in the salon suite, but then guess what? You turned it and went up another level to salon ownership of exclusivity. I love what you're sharing today.
Thank you. Thank you.
So excited. So excited. Okay. So listen, Shambria says, hey ladies. Hey girl. How you doing? Look, she's a master poser too. Look at how she's sitting in that chair.
Oh, yeah.
Do y'all know each other like that? Because do you be saying, girl, it's time for us to go pose?
Yes, we know each other, but yes, we know each other.
Y'all posing. I mean, I cannot, I'm serious. Every time I try to arch my back like that, but you know what? I think I need to do this more often. I think I really should. I have this thing even in my lower back here that kind of helps your back. But I noticed if I sit up more, I do look better.
So I had a trainer last year, and she did not play with me. She was an older lady, and you will see her and you'll think she's like 30 something, but she didn't play. She told me to like always make sure you sit up straight, no matter what you're doing, sit up straight and bring your shoulder blades together because that's going to make you sit up. So that'll make
I feel so high and tight, like.
And she said, always walk with your head up because people have a habit of walking with their head down. Yep, just like that. That's what she said.
But don't you feel like, I don't know how I feel.
Don't look down.
I actually feel better. I promise I feel significantly better doing this right here.
Yeah. Like
physically, I feel better. But then it almost makes me feel like I'm being super arrogant or something, but I'm not trying to be.
She said it helped with your body, with your.
But why would you feel more? Why would you feel more like society? I don't know if the right way to word.
Society makes you feel like
society will embrace you if you're more like like this, like
because
versus this. Huh?
Right. Yes. Like this is me. I'm coming out, type of thing, instead of being like slumped down. And
So I need to, and all of my episodes, good gracious, they're gonna see all the videos. I'm regular, like look how short I'm like I'm here. Yeah. But now that I'm experiencing, I had this on the go. Rita Green talked about this too. She says shoulders back.
Yep.
Head up.
Yep.
And go for the goal. And I learned that about a month or two ago, and I done slouched again. So how do you make it stick?
It'll help your back.
Yeah. Okay. Good advice. Good advice. So when we come right back after this commercial break, I heard you do a presentation recently that was shared with a group of salon up and coming young people. And one of the things that I heard on the video, which I thought was really awesome, and I think young people asked you this question, is what would you tell yourself like 15 years ago, when at the age that they are at now? So when you come back, tell us what you actually would tell yourself, even if it's not the exact same wording. So you know, like, Lord, let me go look at this video. Just tell us whatever you think you would tell yourself 15 years, your 15-year younger self. Okay.
Okay.
All right. And then I do want to know one of the most riskiest thing, because you said you're a risk taker. I heard you talk about that too in the video. So I watched it. But what's one of the riskiest things you've ever done in taking risk? And did you feel like it was a risk well worth taking, or dog? I did not need to do that and shouldn't have done that. Okay, that's a lot of questions. When we come right back, right when we come back, I just want to go ahead and introduce everyone to Lamb Funeral. I'm going to share the screen. And so they will still be able to see you, Misty, but it's going to be a screen over there. Okay. All right. So for everyone that's here today, we have Lamb Funeral Home is one of our sponsors as well. And we're excited because actually Mr. Lamb will be coming on this week here on the Kim Jacobs Show. So you'll learn a lot more about their services, and especially regarding veterans. If you know someone that's a veteran, definitely have them reach out to Lamb Funeral Home. But outside of that, just anyone and anyone in 50, all of the states they're certified, you'll be able to utilize their services. 704-782-3011. They're a funeral home with a truly caring atmosphere, and they have over 28 years of funeral home experience. They will go through what you can expect, what are some of the immediate needs that have to happen, and then even some funeral pre-planning expenses and things that they'll cover with you. So you want to definitely give them a call and let them know that the Kim Jacobs Show told you about them. The phone number again is 704-782-3011. And even if you're not dealing with the funeral, you can still go ahead and get this information so you know how to be prepared when time happens, which is going to happen for all of us, unfortunately. It's not even, I don't know. I won't say unfortunately, because it's unfortunate for those that we're leaving behind here on this earth, but it's fortunate I guess whatever your belief system is. Again, I'm Kim Jacobs. I'm the host of a show. These are not the views of the show itself, because I know that's a component of a company piece. But I believe that when I close my eyes on this earth, that I will be going to heaven. That's what I personally believe. Okay. And I've had somebody recently reach out to me on social media and ask me a question. They were like, well, if God is so good, why this? I said, I don't know the answer to that. Why this and that? I'm not God. I don't have a clue. I don't knock you for what you believe, and I don't want to be knocked for what I believe. So I'm not at all knocking anybody in their beliefs. And you can hang your soul on whatever you choose to. I just choose heaven. I choose heaven to be my home.
Absolutely.
All right. So anyway, tell us what you would tell your younger self, Misty Daniels.
So if I could tell my younger self anything, it would be enjoy the journey, enjoy the moment, be in the present moment, and know that everything is happening for your greatest and highest good. Like no matter what it looks like right now, it's going to work out, and these are just steps to get you to where it is that you are meant to be. Take risks, like you say, I'm a risk taker. So don't be afraid to take risks. Don't be afraid to always bet on yourself, bet on your gifts, bet on your talents. Know that, God is within you, and God is never going to put you in a situation that you cannot handle. So those are the three things that I would tell myself.
That's good. Okay, so just let's recap it one more time, because I don't see it backstage here. We're going to pull it in. I'm going to type it right now. What is it?
So enjoy the journey.
Enjoy the journey.
Yes, enjoy the journey. Live in the moment.
Okay.
Know that everything is working out for your greatest and highest good.
Remember, type that too. Know that everything is working out for your good.
Yes.
And these are tips from Misty, y'all, who has applied these tips in her own life. Okay.
And I didn't say this one before, but you could do the one I did say. Take risk.
But no, I want to put the other one too. Wait a minute, let me put that one, and then give us the bonus one, since like bonus mom, bonus dad. Let's get a bonus tip from Misty.
Know that nothing that is for you is going to miss you. So no opportunity that's for you will miss you. No, like nothing that is for you and meant for you will ever miss you.
I agree with that 100%. Yeah, I agree with that actually. Know that nothing that is for you will miss you. And that's a tip from Misty Daniels. You guys, you have some great tips here that you can go back and you can start a watch party and say, I know it says salon success, but this woman dropping some serious knowledge up in here. So let's go back and watch it. And if you want to come in and this last, we only have a few more minutes here on today's episode, you want to pop in. I did put the actual link here and you can come right in and say something head to head right here to Misty that can be inspiring, or maybe you're one of her clients that's watching or something. Feel free to pop on the screen and let's see who is this. Could not be more proud. Frederick Brown said that.
My bonus dad.
Oh, you took the time to type on here, Mr. Brown. Thank you so much for being here on the Kim Jacobs Show today to watch your lovely bonus daughter here, okay? And feel free, click on that link and I'll pull you right in the screen if any of y'all want to be pulled in right before we close out. And let's see here. She constantly tells me to bet on myself. Sherelle says that.
Yeah, that's one thing I always say. Bet on yourself. Know that you are capable. If that gift, if that talent, if that seed was planted in you, it was for a reason. So just go with it and know that you're going to be okay. It's going to work out. You can do it.
I agree with everything you're saying, and I'm so happy that you're on today. So what do you do for fun? Give us some stuff that you've come in. You're working hard. You're this mom, your wife, you got your business, you got you're ready to go into your 3rd year. What's something that's fun for you?
Honestly, I love being with my family. I love being with my kids. I love being a wife. So fun for me is honestly just having a day to spend with them. I work a lot. I have a lot going on. So just being able to spend time with them. My oldest son plays baseball. So going to his games, that's fun to me. As long as it's not raining and it's not too hot. We like to travel. So me and my husband going on trips and just taking some time to just be with him. That's fun to me. Being with my family, my extended family, my mom, my grandmother, my aunts, we're a close-knit family. So being with them, that's fun to me. I have some girlfriends that I've been friends with since high school. So hanging out with them, having girls' night, that's fun. So those are some things that I enjoy doing.
I'm so excited about everything that you've shared. And I'm so excited about year 3 getting ready to pop off for you with your staff. And I'm wishing you tremendous success on your journey. And I'm believing that it's going to be just a given, that it's going to be wildly successful,
Thank you. I would like, can I say something about that?
Yeah.
I want to invite everybody out. The public is welcome to come. We'll have some raffles. We'll have some giveaways. We're giving away a spa day. We're giving away some Braves tickets, Falcons tickets.
I'm about to come all the way. Where's this stale? I'm about to come that stale.
Yes. We'll have some food and some refreshments. It's going to be a good time. It's September the 4th. 10 a.m. through 3 p.m. to 3 p.m.
Do we have this? Let's see. Okay, let's see here. Okay, what is 10 a.m.?
10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Saturday, September 4th.
Saturday, September 4th. Okay. Mm-hmm. And that's going to be where?
At Salon Milan, Salon and Spa Milan. I can put the address in the chat.
Okay, yeah. So we're gonna put this right here in the chat so that you can know exactly where to go. And that's gonna be on September 4th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Saturday, September 4th. While you're typing that in the back office, see, dog, you type fast. You type much faster than me. I was like, huh? Okay, let's see. I'll put that right here on this banner and we will.
And if you happen to book an appointment that day, we're giving complimentary back massages and hand massages to anybody that has an appointment that day. So
That is awesome. So anybody that has an appointment that day, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., Saturday, September 4th at Salon Mylin, right at 2495 East West Connector in Estelle, Georgia, 30106.
Yes.
You don't want to miss. They're giving out Braves tickets and what else?
Falcons tickets. We're giving away a spa day. We have a raffle going. So we'll be giving away some free hair products, and it's just going to be a good time. We'll have food, drinks, refreshments. It's going to be a good time.
Y'all, that's going to be off the chain. So make sure that you are officially there for their 3rd year kickoff celebration. And let's see, people are still, okay, somebody said, I'm coming. I am coming. Darcy said, I will be there. I'm coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said you constantly is told to bet on yourself. This is good. Any other comments, you guys, you want to get in? We got it's time to get ready. Good. I told you that hour goes quick, right?
It was, but we had a good time.
I had a great time, and I know I had, I obviously have to spend some time talking about my friend Chantelle, because I communicated with her the night that she passed away. So I was like, we were talking about her goals and her dreams, and not talking, but going back and forth. And I was giving her some to-dos and saying, here, Chantelle, this dream is going to happen. Don't worry, because her dream was to be able to have a cleaning service and to do some things to care for the elderly. And I was like, you got this. And I gave her like a whole list of to-dos to be able to create a business plan. Mm-hmm. And I checked the next morning. I'm like, come on, let's go, Cletus. Time to go. Because, you out here doing DoorDash, rocking and rolling. Let's doing your work and stuff. Let's make this dream pop,
Absolutely.
And so, but her dream ultimately came true, because she's going to be able to help clean in heaven and care for everybody at a whole different level. And I know she's watching over my son for sure.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I would say hold on to those good memories and those good moments, even though it's a sad time, hold on to those, keep those close to your heart.
Absolutely. And listen, everybody, Gabe's Heart Foundation 6th annual 5K walk is coming up September 25th. It can be virtual wherever you are in the world, or if you want to come physically, you can as well. And registration is open, so you can go ahead and get your tickets. It's not a ticket. Just go ahead and register. And if you do the Zoom, we'll get you a Zoom link for the walk. And if you are doing it in person, you'll just come there. But Chantelle's last post, which is the craziest thing in the world to me, that will go down in the chronicles of my life. Her last social media post to this world, and this ain't even her son, but about my son's 5K walk. Okay, so she had plans. She was like, y'all, it's that time. It's that time again. To get ready to do Gabe's Heart Foundation. And her post was posting the t-shirts and posting the opportunity to be a sponsor, where you put your name on the back of the shirt, and saying, hey, go ahead, guys, let's start registering. That was her last post. And she didn't have to do that, but she had that kind of heart. Still thinking about that blows my mind that she was still thinking about my son in her last hours of life.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right, everybody, I gotta go ahead and get off this show. But Misty Daniels, you are amazing. I'm so glad that you came on today.
Thank you so much for having me. I really, really appreciate it.
I couldn't have had a better guest for today.
Everything that you have going on. I appreciate you. Honestly, I do.
I'm so glad I didn't cancel, because I was like, I don't cancel much, but I was going to cancel today really at first. But I was like, you know what? I can't do that. How can you do that? Yeah, your staff members person, you can't be canceling. And I'm so grateful I didn't, because the world needed to hear about Misty Daniels and how to get that entrepreneurial journey accomplished. So I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you. And I appreciate the opportunity.
All right, everybody. Let me see. Tomorrow, my vision is blurred when I be crying. Let's see. Yeah, tomorrow, when you hear those words that change your life forever, don't you want to tune in to find out what those words were? Tune
Yeah.
in at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on the Kim Jacobs Show. On Wednesday, we have Terry Lamb, who's going to be here from Lamb Funeral Home. We'll get his information out as well, and talking about veterans and people, how to go about taking care of funeral service needs. And then on Thursday, we have Mama Ja from Janita Medina, and she's an owner and operator of Mama Ja's. And I have some of her spices that came in, but talking about integrating lifestyle and parenting, a value-centered approach. So we're going to talk to this mom, and you'll learn more about her journey on Thursday. And then on Friday is Freestyle Friday. So be sure to tune in. Let me put your contact information for anybody that's just joining again. 10 to 3, Saturday, September 4th at Salon Mylan, 2495 East West Connector in Estelle, Georgia, 30106. And tell them how they can stay connected with you one more time.
You can stay connected with me through Instagram at I am Misty D. That is MISTIED. Or at Salon Malin. That is Salon MLYNN. I'm also on Facebook at Salon Malin, and my website is www.salonmalin, which is MLYNN.com.
All right, everybody. So thank you all for tuning in to this episode. And I just want to put, as we close out, I do want to put one more picture up just of Chantelle. I just want to, this is Chantelle wearing her Gabe's Heart t-shirt. We were working at the Ronald McDonald House, cleaning the house that particular year. And she's always, again, front and center. So I know she's doing some volunteer work in heaven. And so everybody have a great day, and I will see you on tomorrow at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Stay backstage, Misty. I'll talk to you in a second. All right, everybody. Hello, everyone. I'm Kim Jacobs, host of the Kim Jacobs Show, where we're bringing balance to the world, one household at a time. Listen, we go live every weekday, Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I bring guests on that talk about their backstories, things that they've had to overcome to become who they are today. Many of them are balancing and juggling life, and they've become experts in different fields. So they're sharing tips with you to make your life just a little bit easier. Many times as a guest in the studio audience, you'll get a chance to walk away with a missing piece of the puzzle that might be missing in your life. Let's go on this journey together, and I look forward to seeing you Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on the Kim Jacobs Show.